Hey everyone, welcome to my channel Tripti World, and today I'm going to share one of the tips which I use in my daily life to learn the vocabularies. So here you are. Here I'm going to share the tip that how to learn vocabularies easily. This is one of the tip. This is not like uh, one of the tip which I use to learn the vocabularies. I will share other tips in the next videos. So what I do, let's take an example. This is chapter number 1, and this is not only applicable for Japanese vocabularies. This is actually applicable for all the vocabularies which we learn in our life. So when you see in when you read any book and when you go through the vocabularies, okay, let's take an example, chapter number 1. So in most of the books, what you will find that things are not arranged. What I am trying to say here, that things are not arranged, which means sometime they will write noun, then then verb, then conversations, then again noun, then verbs, then conversation. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here, that when you learn the vocabulary, so in number 1 it will written noun, then in number 2 it will written verbs, then in number 3 it will written conversation, then 4th will be verb, then 5th will be conversation, 6th will be noun. So things are not arranged. Okay, so when you learn the vocabulary serial wise, so it will give you some difficulty to learn the vocabulary. So what I do, this is my opinion which I follow. So what I do, I divide in 4 sections when I'm learning any chapter's vocabulary. So I divide into 4 sections. First is noun, section number 1. Section number 2 is verbs. Okay. Section number 3 is conversation, if some conversation is written. So for conversation I am pointing it C. Okay. And D is for difficult words. I will again repeat. N for noun, V for verbs, C for conversation, and D for difficult words. Okay, so first I will write all the nouns here in that chapter number 1. Then I will write all the verbs of chapter number 1. Then I will write all the conversation of chapter number 1, and D part I will tell you later. So when I learn all these nouns, okay, like let's take an example, there were 10 nouns, I learned it, and I got difficulty in 2 words, okay, which I am unable to learn. So what I will do, in those 2 words where I face difficulty, I will put it into difficult words. Okay, then I learn for verbs, and where I got one word which is very difficult to learn, I put it here. Then conversation, there were 2 conversation which I actually find it difficult to learn, I put it into difficult words. So in difficult words you have 4 vocabularies now, and believe me, when you categorize the things and learn like this, like noun you have learned, then verb you have learned, then conversation you have learned, it will easy for you to learn the things. And now difficult words, some people will say you that will tell you that, to if you want to learn vocabulary, so you should make stories. Problem here is we can't make stories for each and every vocabulary, because vocabularies are large in volume. So what you can do, for your difficult words you can make stories. Okay, for your difficult words you can make stories. Okay, so I'll give you one example. Let's take an example. I am taking one vocabulary of N1, which is burei. So burei is okay, if you do not know the meaning of burei, so we can relate it to the Hindi word burai. Okay, burai. So burei, Hindi word burai, and here the meaning of burei is rude, impolite. Okay, rude. So what I am trying to say here, rude is somewhere related to burai, and then you can relate to burei, Japanese. So in this way I also learn the difficult words. So if you like the video, please please share and comment, and if you have other opinion also, please mention in comment. This is one of the tip. In next videos I will share other tips also. Thank you for watching it.